Hello friends, now I want to make some short video about this siren or alarm you may hear in some of my videos. It indicates the danger that you should hide. I mean this sound. It is the same all over the country. It is unpleasant and scary, and actually you understand that it's this kind of sound. It like cause some scare inside, and like meaning a danger actually. And I want to tell you about what it means and why you should hide. You should take your documents, I don't know, a little bit food, a little bit water. You should actually stop immediately doing what you do. Stop doing it, turn off electricity, light, water, any source of fire like in chimney, also gas, and immediately run into a shelter. And it is means this sound, our these military structures, I don't know, they are watching the sky, and if from some I don't know, Russian ship or Russian some I don't know, some military machinery flies out a missile, for example, or a plane, bomber, or fighter jet, or anything that may cause a threat in the air, and it flies in some direction. So these sirens, these alarms, turn on, and informate people that something in the air, and it will hit somewhere. And actually we have it's not for all Ukraine, because our military systems, they know the direction, for example western direction or Kiev region or other region, in which direction this dangerous thing, missile or bombers, are flying. And so we have this siren in that region that under the threat of this attack. And usually after this siren we have from 5 to 10 minutes. This is the time of that flight of, for example, missile. And after 5 or 10 minutes from the start of siren, from the start of the sound, usually people hear explosion somewhere. And the most scary thing that if you hear this sound, actually you don't know what is the goal, which for example house or part of your region will be under attack. Because actually if you hear this sound that I don't know, a lot, this is very high percentage that there will be an explosion somewhere, and you don't know if this explosion will be in your house near you, and you will be killed, you will be injured, or it will be somewhere close to your friend's house, or it will be far from your house and someone else will be injured, some stranger, or no one will be injured, but there will be a lot of damages. Of course we have some systems that they destroy these missiles, the bombers in the air, and a lot of them could be destroyed while they're just flying. And it is good because not of them reach the goals. And sometimes it seems like this siren without any threat, it sounds do not mean anything, but it is because our system just hit and destroy these missiles, these bombers in the air. But not all, and some of them, they reach their goals and they make explosions and damages. So it is scary to hear this sound, and people mostly relaxed hearing this siren in that regions that not much under bombardments, and they do not they didn't do not felt, they didn't see what kind of damages could cause this missile. But in that regions that are on their attacks all the time, people just stressed all the time hearing this siren, because they waiting if it will be end for you, for example, for your parents, for your friends, or nothing will happen. It is like like a game, like you um, throwing some playing things, and you will understand what is your card, what will happen to you, like poker or something. um, so it is scary to hear that sound, really. So it is the video. I just wanted to tell you what it means, and of course, if we will have more modern system that will hit and destroy more missiles and bombers and flying jet just in the air, they will never reach their goals, and so this siren will be without any damages after them for 5 or 10 minutes. And also, I must say that I also wanted to say to you something. No, I just forget about what I wanted to say to you. Well, it's all for. Oh yes, I remember. If this missile even can be destroyed in the air, it can be destroyed. It is very good. It do not reach its goal. Do not destroy some buildings, some schools, some kindergarten, or whatever. But another thing that it may happen, that the parts of this destroyed missile in the sky, they fell on the private houses, and they actually also can cause some damage. And I heard such a thing when parts of that missile that were destroyed in the sky fell on some private houses, on some even big houses with lots of flats, and it also may cause damages. The good thing that I may say about missiles, that Russians, they run out of that caliber type. It is the most modern and good and expensive missiles. They have some Iskanders still, but they have not that long distance, and they not that good as calibers. And now they apply old-fashioned missiles, point U or точка U. It is missiles. They already maybe 40 years old, and before war, Russia wanted to get rid of them as they was too old-fashioned. And these days they brought it to our borders and also use these old-fashioned missiles. They are more dangerous because they just cannot, control their flight, their distance to not that, they cannot fly not that far as Iskanders or even Caliber. Caliber, it flies really far, but they run of that modern missiles. So the weapon Russia use now is less and less modern and less effective, and we can destroy them while they're flying. Unfortunately, they started to apply some other type of missiles like hyper fast or something. I cannot hyper sound or something like that. I cannot translate it properly, and they cannot be destroyed by the system against missiles. Unfortunately, they started to apply this couple missiles they applied night before. And I hope that because these missiles also should be quite expensive, and it's not simple to produce them fastly, so I hope that they also will run out of that missile. So Russians, you know, they try to not fight with Ukrainian army. They are quite weak on the earth, but they trying to fight and destroy civilian people, Ukrainians, distantly, just applying the missiles and bombers. That is their main, main power. So it is important to have a special system to destroy all that missiles and bombers in the air, and after that Russian army will be helpless, almost helpless. So thank you for watching, and now you understand about something about Siren, about that alarms you can hear sometimes in my videos. And it means that I have maybe 5 or 10 minutes and I should hide actually. And if you hear it all the time, you have such a thing that you just get used to that. And people first time they always hide, but after they hear it, from day to day, 10 times per day, and they starting to get used to it and do not pay any attention, and even they do not hide at all. They just hear this sound, they just do not care. They do not interrupt their work. They doing what they do before. Unfortunately, it is happens to all of us. We just used to this thing, even to that scary sounds and unpleasant. So thank you for watching. See you next time. See you next video. I wish you do not never hear such sounds, and I wish you to live in peaceful country, in peace, and I hope Ukraine also will be a peaceful country in nearest future. See you in next video. Bye.